I've been very lucky to have a play with TextActivities made by Martin Lapworth. I'm very, very fond of sentencebuilders.com, so I've been very, very lucky to have a play with this one. It's very similar to TextActivities. I don't know if you've been able to use that one before, but this is something a little bit similar. But it's, let's say it's the version up. It's looking lovely and it's super easy to use. And lots of games that you already have in TextActivities are there. But it's a kind of a mix of sentencebuilder.com and TextActivities together. So it makes a really lovely app. What I've done is I've tried to create some text and try to make it super entertaining. And I'm going to show you how easy it is to use it and what I have done with it. I haven't done an in-depth. It's not an in-depth review of the website of the app. It's just going to show you how simple and easy it is to be using. If you're familiar with sentence builders, and it's kind of the same way. You're going to be creating your classes and things like that. So you can have your students. It's super easy to add the students in there. You can just copy and paste the name. You can create your classes, so you can check what the students can do and stuff like that. Creating classes is very, very straightforward. What I want to do is to show you how easy it is to be working on some resources. I didn't really have any text in mind at the beginning, and I say obviously these days you have artificial intelligence. And what I've done is I went into chat-GPT, the free version of it, 4.0. And what I've asked it to be creating resources. I'm going to show you very, very quickly what I've done there. To create my text, I went to chat-GPT, so I'm using the free version. I'll put a very simple prompt here. And also because you can do it these days, you can upload a sentence builder. So I uploaded my sentence builders, and my 2 paragraphs have been written according to the sentence builder. So in your prompt, you have to check, but it's pretty good. It's done a very good job. So obviously I've taken this from sentencebuilders.com because we subscribe to it. And I wanted to create that. So my pupils work on some paragraphs made with the target language that I want to work on. So I went onto TextActivities and started playing around. Obviously my resource language is French, and I want to have the L1 is obviously in English. Pasted my text in there, nice and simple. I haven't touched this, it's nice and easy. Vocab matching after that. So you wanted to make sure that you have all the vocab matching, and you have on the left-hand side, French, on the right-hand side, English. You can do the opposite if you want, it's no problem. And in order to do that also, instead of doing one by one, you can ask very nicely chat-GPT to be doing that for you. So you put in a prompt, and you can see here, it's done some chunks, and all the chunks that I wanted. It didn't work out the first time. I say, look, I don't want the text translated, because it translates the paragraphs. I just want all the chunks taken from the uploaded file. And it did that very, very nicely afterwards. Obviously, things don't work. But I copied straight away. So I copied all of that, and I popped it in there, and it took really, 2 or 3 minutes to do it. Okay? So that's done. Then afterwards, I haven't done anything else. I put my parallel text. So see again, I've asked ChatGPT to be creating the translation of the paragraphs that I created. Didn't have to do this. I didn't have to put a video. We'll put a video afterwards after I created that one. Then after I find the right resources and uploaded it. I put it as a private here because I didn't want to share it. I wasn't sure if it was working out. So I wanted to make sure that it's working nicely. So if we go back to it now, and I go into our resources again, we can play with it. And you can see that I've got my English text, but also the 2 paragraphs I created. And when I go onto it, it's really very well done. You have what it means. So the pupils can have a look. J'aime, je n'aime pas du tout, I don't like at all. Very, very well done. Okay, jouer avec mon chien, jouer. You can see it picks up different things. You have jouer and jouer avec mon chien. And c'est marrant, okay? So all of this information is there already, and it's very good. And you also have, if you go underneath there, you can click on the sound, and it's going to be reading it in the target language thanks to TTS, the text-to-speech. This obviously is going to be reading the text to you.
J'adore faire de la boxe et de l'escalade, c'est pas...
Again, I don't know if you heard that because I'm wearing headphones, but it's TTS. It's good quality and it works out very nicely. So you have all the text there. So now what I need to do, I need to have a look at the activity view and I can have a play. Like sentence builders, you can do the random things. You can go and see different activities. And I think it's great if I want to do some vocab matching, for example, there. I can change the output. So if I want to have the L1 output, I can have it here. If I want the L2 output, I can put it here. You could different options there if you wanted to. It's really up to you. Let's say I want to be doing a match and you all like in sentence builders again, you have all these cool activities you can play with. You got football, which is a fun one to do. You have multi-match, so there you go. And nice and simple again to do is fair. Okay, at my friend's house. Chez mon ami. Okay, and all of that is nice and simple activities. So it's great to be repeating all the things that have been saying to get all that vocab that the pupils need to be learning. And you can set that for homework and things like that. It's lots of fun. You can do by words, you can do by letters. I like that with the no vowels and no consonants, so the word shape. Invaders is quite fun too. I quite like the fact that they have to type the letters again. Funny, what is it? So I have to put the consonants or marron. We'll keep going. It's lots and lots of questions, okay? And different possibilities. And again, I go back into activities. I like the text rebuild activities also. I think that's great ones. They're good with the chunks. You can start building again the text in more depth. So gap filling and spelling games. You can play the million games, let invaders, and football is always good fun. You also taste a footballer which was existing already in TextActivities. You can recognize that, which is fun. So you can change first to 3. How many minutes you can start the game. 2-player games, you can play against each other. You can play against the computer. And you can start playing with your text. Okay, and lots of great and fun activities you can do there. Let's have a quick look at what the football looks like. So, first to 3, clicking start the game. Okay, j'aime, and I have to find the rest of the text, so you have to identify. So you can pass the ball to a person in your team. My team, I'm red, so I'm going to try to pass it here. And try to find the next word. Okay, I'm going to pass the ball here. Okay, avec mon chien. And I'm going to go off. Oh, whoa, walking out to me. Excellent. Right, I'm going to show you another type of activity I've been playing with. I like working with songs, and I think this is also the occasion to be using the lyrics of the song to be playing around, especially because you have the opportunity to be putting the link to a YouTube video in your text underneath, so you can still listen to it at the same time. So I've picked Dommage by Big Frey and Oli. Obviously, I'm from Toulouse, and these guys are quite they've been writing some very cool songs. So this is a good song. And so what I've done again, the same process, but obviously I haven't used chat-GPT this time around. I just went online either to get the lyrics, but if you can't find it, you have something called Glasp. I don't know if you're familiar with that. Glasp is a good thing that you can add to Chrome for free, and you can get the transcripts of your video. So it's a nice little addition you can add to your Chrome if you use Chrome. Same stuff. Vocab matching. What I've done again, I've used chat-GPT again in this case, just to have these translation first of all, number 1, and number 2 to have the chunks translated there. Again, you can ask to have that done and separated by 2. Equal signs allows requested here, or maximum 200 pairs, which was obviously fine here. And again, same, you have your parallel text, so I've had it translated. And you move on, you add your video link, it's optional, you don't have to do it. I've added that, and it's going to be adding that stuff underneath your activities afterwards. So it's been let's have a look at what it looks like. Let's go back to my resources. French, dommage. Okay, as you can see, I've got my parallel texts again, left and right, French or English and French. Let's go into activity view, and I'm going to pick up activities. You can do a random one if you wanted to, but there's a need to. Let's have a look at letters, or let's do a word reordering, for example, or jumble words. And again, you can see that you have the song in English here on top, translated. She had a future, and you have the questions here. You have to put that in the right order. And underneath, very clever, you also have the video, so you, the pupils can listen to it and try to catch it up again onto that. Obviously, they're not going to be doing that every single time. I think it's super handy to have the video underneath, and you can listen to the song at the same time as you do size and avenir, and you keep going. You see lots of questions here, but it's lots of fun. Okay, so you've done that. Again, lots of different exercises you can do. In this case, you have to explore which ones you prefer the pupils to be doing and what exactly you're looking for. But I think there's lots and lots of potential here. I hope this was very useful. I'm sure Martin will be happy to allow you to have a quick play with TextActivities with a free trial, something, so you probably have to send him an email, and it will allow you to have a play with it. But it's really, really worth using, and I know that I'm definitely going to be using in September with my pupils to do, especially for homework. It's very handy to have that. All the best, take care, and see you soon on the channel.